I am feeling completely exhausted in my relationship with my girlfriend of 2 years due to never-ending fights and a lack of appreciation. It's starting to make me question our relationship. It seems like everything has been just one big fight after another. It's been cycles of happiness then, a big fight over and over again, and it's affecting my desire to be intimate. For some context, my girlfriend comes from an emotionally abusive household and has just now only started healing. A couple of months in, we had major issues with her being really defensive about certain topics. Even me disagreeing with something she said would cause her to lose her shit, which ended with me trying to break up. However, we talked it out and thought we had solved our issues, but then she got oversensitive. Now, anything I said or didn't say was enough to set her off. It felt like I was walking on eggshells the whole time, and for months I could feel my resentment building. After more fights, we talked it out and I agreed to be less abrasive, and she agreed to not look for problems where there are none. Then came the porn issue. I specifically asked her if she had a problem with me watching porn at the beginning of the relationship. She said she didn't. Fast forward a year in, she tells me that she indeed does have a problem with porn and doesn't want me looking at any naked women. Cue another big fight. I know that she's allowed to change her mind, but I felt resentful that I did everything I was supposed to do and asked her at the very beginning, yet I still got fucked. I begrudgingly agreed. I loved her and didn't want to throw away our relationship just for porn, especially because this has been in some cases the best relationship I've ever been in. However, since then she's become increasingly jealous and wants to believe she's the only woman I find attractive. Then came graduate school. We decided to move in together this summer because she enrolled in a graduate program and I wanted to make her experience as comfortable as possible. This was the next big fight. She is anal about the aesthetic of her living space, and when I suggested that I wanted to put some of my stuff on the walls, she freaked the fuck out because she said that the mismatching colors would stress her out and not make it feel cozy. This is a girl who can't wear certain color shoes because she ends up nearly panicking. She eventually compromised and allowed me to put most of my stuff in the bedroom, away from what people see. I asked her what if I really wanted something to be displayed badly in the living room that meant a lot to me, and she told me that she would begin to resent me and refuse the idea because she felt like that would be her rolling over to my desires. For our apartment, I've sacrificed a lot. I was working and living with my folks during my gap year to save up some money to use for a PhD program. However, I wanted to do this for her, and willingly put myself in a situation where I'm constantly bleeding into my savings. My commute time to work doubled from 20 minutes to 40 minutes each way. Further, because she literally works every minute of the day, I take care of all of the cooking, groceries, dishes. Hell, I even take care of her dog, despite the fact that I'm not a big dog person. And this is on top of my regular work, graduate applications, and caring for myself, exercise, sleep, etc. But here's the kicker. She tells me constantly she doesn't feel supported or loved. At the end of the day, I'm literally completely exhausted, but she complains I'm not very cuddly or I don't say I love her enough. She got mad at me once because I didn't offer to shower with her when she told me she was going to, because she views this as intimate time. I don't know if it's because I'm just naturally not a sweet person or if it's some subconscious resentment, but I would rather let there be space in our togetherness. I'm plenty cuddly and affectionate on the weekends when I'm not stressed about time. One of the biggest issues she has with me is that I get distant when I get hurt or a stressful situation pops up. I also came from an emotionally abusive household and was bullied heavily when I was a kid, and my coping mechanism has become quiet and withdrawn. She hates this and has told me that she literally feels hate for me when I do this. However, just yesterday we had another fight, and she did the exact same thing she hates me for. This fight was because she came to me with an issue about her feeling insecure about her appearance due to her fitness goals, something she brings up all the damn time. And I went into problem-solving mode because I felt like I had validated her 1,000,000 times, and at this point, I felt that she could use some advice. I just don't want to talk things through anymore, because it always devolves to her yelling at me and sometimes insulting me, all men, did I mention she's a feminist. I just don't know what to do anymore. I'm feeling completely exhausted and drained, and it's gotten to the point where I get stressed when I'm around her. I love her, but it really saddens me because she has been the most loving and understanding partner I've had, and we love each other's families. I've had some of the greatest times with her. We signed a lease that's up May 2024, so there's that. Please help me. I don't know what to do.